What is going on, peeps? I'm telling you, I was at work today and I have to admit, with everything that's going on over there in Iraq, it made work a little less lackluster. I think I just, in my mind, had already came to the conclusion that the Iraqi dinar rate was going to change. So I like snapped myself out of it a little bit because, as I'm doing my work, I just didn't feel motivated to do it. But as the day went on, it became much, much better. So I ended up having a really, really good day actually at work. But nonetheless, I think I gotta just, I warned you guys before not to spend the money before you actually get it. It's really sad when in your mind you've already convinced yourself that you are rich and then it doesn't happen. It's a bad situation. So let's just stay grounded. I can tell you as we continue to go through what's going on in Iraq, you could bet things are really, really looking good. My quick disclaimer here. I am not an attorney, a tax advisor, or a financial advisor. Please consult real professionals. The following is my opinion and my opinion only based on my own research. I will share any information I get with you guys and encourage you to read it or listen to it on your own so you can form your own opinion. That's why you see me leave links, usually in my description, so that you could go read the articles for yourself and come up with your own opinion, okay? So in addition to that, if you don't know this already, we do have Pimpy's Investment Chat. It is the same name as my YouTube channel, and I will leave a link to it in the description and encourage you guys to come join us over there. We talk about everything from the Iraqi dinar to the Vietnam dong, cryptocurrencies, gold, and silver. My other group that I had for years and years and years has now started to become really popular with you guys, so I will mention it in here. It's called The Hidden Things in Front of Your Eyes, and I will leave a link to it in here as well. In here we talk about all types of conspiracy things from chemtrails to 9/11 to false flag events, you name it, it's all talked about in here. So if you like those types of things, I will leave a link to it. Again, it's called The Hidden Things in Front of Your Eyes. The last time I mentioned it, we signed up 57 people real quick who wanted to come in here and listen and read all the interesting stories that we talk about. But nonetheless, this is called Pimpy's Investment Chat. So again, we'll stick to what this is. And let's get into what's going on in Iraq. So the Iranian IRNA published its American academic statement about the decrease intentions between Washington and Iran. The article is pretty good. It goes on to say that, look, at the tensions between Iran and America seem to have calmed down now that al-Qademi is in there with his government. So as far as any opportunities for Iran to do what they needed to do and influence the government, maybe they stop fighting that fight because they realize it's not going to happen. Okay, al-Qademi is doing a great job and he is committed to going after those who are in the government that have committed corruption. Okay, so this report, again, it's a good one. It's just going on to say that both sides seem to have tempered down. They say that with the fact that we had, 2 destroyers and 1 battleship pull into the ports over there, okay? And so yeah, that anytime 2 American destroyers and a battleship pull into any port, you'd be amazed how quickly tensions go down. All right, these are not boats you want to mess around with. Okay, so anyways, let's get on what's going on. Barzani assures the American consul that Kurdistan will support al-Qademi's government. This is good. And you're going to see a lot of different groups are supporting this government. So the president of the Kurdistan region, Barzani, on Wednesday, during his meeting with the American Consul General, Stefan Vision, confirmed Kurdistan's support for the government and the Prime Minister al-Qademi. The statement by the president of the region received a copy of it. The media stressed that the importance of preserving cohesion, class unity, joint work, and political stability in the Kurdistan region for the purpose of being able, through cooperation and coordination between all, to overcome the difficulties of this stage of the problems and financial and economical crisis and other repercussions from the Rona. Okay, so look, they're already saying, look, You guys, you're not going to get any hassle from us. Let's all just get along. This looks like a real kumbaya moment between a lot of different factions over there in the Middle East. Okay. Let's, and again, the article just goes on to talk about how they are going to work together and all the challenges that they face, but it's looking good. Okay. So the Security Council, oh, this is big now. So the United Nations Security Council on yesterday or today, Wednesday, welcomed today the formation of the new Iraqi government headed by Al-Qademi while pledging to support them. Now, you guys, this is big. United Nations coming in there, and if they keep giving the green light to Iraq, the rate change is going to happen. They're one of the people who are influential on what's going on regarding the rate change. So, okay, in a statement, the Council pledged to support Iraq in combating terrorism, the implementing what is this? Social reform, rebuilding and conducting economic reform, praising the Prime Minister Al-Qademi pledged to stop violence against demonstrators. Now, we already know this. In the other article, we saw that he released somewhere in the neighborhood of about 500 protesters that were in prison for protesting. But the ones that he did keep in were those individuals who were killing other people, which I think we're going to find out are mostly Iranian-backed protesters, okay? The Security Council stressed the importance of supporting security in Iraq and continuing the war against terrorism, including against ISIS. I don't know if you guys know about this, but it was the day before yesterday. As people were praising about the new government coming in there was 3 simultaneous strikes happening against the 2 largest areas of ISIS fighters. So I had a feeling that was going to happen. I told you that was going to happen. Look, Trump's going to pull out of there, but before he does, I think what he's going to do is just try to clean house as much as possible. So this is good. The United Nations aboard with Al-Qademi. They're really happy with this new government. Let's see what happens, okay? The Judicial declares its support for Al-Qademi and fighting crime and corruption. The head of the Supreme Judicial Council visited Prime Minister Qademi to extend congratulations on his assumption of the position. A statement in the judiciary said that, I believe it's pronounced Saddam, expressed his support for the Prime Minister curriculum on combating crime in all of its forms, both in the field of combating administration corruption, terrorism, and organized crime. And the two sides discussed the importance of cooperation between the executive and judicial authorities to reform the rule. Move, McLovin, my dog. As I was getting ready to talk, he stuck his nose right by my mouth. It's itchy. Okay, so look, it's looking good. We knew, look, this thing was going to happen. We felt like it was going to move quick. There was something really positive feeling about, Al-Qademi's, not just him, but the group that he was putting in there. There was a lot of people that were really supporting his group awfully quick. Okay, and then also I believe, where are you at? The World Bank is going to be working with Al-Qademi. Here you go. The central bank announces signing the documents with the World Bank aimed at maximizing financial resources. So yeah, between the UN feeling good about everything that's going on. Now keep in mind, remember, the World Bank said, no, with all the crisis going over there, we're not going to give you no more loans. We're not going to help you out at all. But now that Al-Qademi's in there, let's see. The Central Bank of Iraq announced on Wednesday the signing of banking arrangement documents with the World Bank, indicating that the documents aim to obtain technical support in the field that helps to maximize financial resources. A statement of the bank received an Eye of Iraq News stated that within the framework of its strategy to develop the management of its foreign reserves in line with current and future developments, the Central Bank of Iraq signed a banking arrangement document with the Reserves Management Advisory Program of the World Bank, otherwise known as RAMP. Okay, so the statement pointed out the documents aim to enable the Central Bank of Iraq to obtain technical support through the exchange of knowledge and experience in the field of investment portfolio management based on performance indicators that help maximize financial resources. We could think of a way to help increase those resources. I know you're thinking it just like him. Build human capital through the exchange of knowledge and development expertise in the financial field according to the best practices in the field of reserves management. Okay, so not too shabby. He pointed out that this program was developed by the World Bank in the year 2000 with the aim of building capacities and providing consulting and asset management services as its meeting place for a network of specialists, and serves more than 70 members around the world. Most of them are from the central banks managing nearly 1 trillion in sovereign assets. Okay, guys, so good. So what do we have? We have United Nations that's aboard, Kurdistan that's aboard. We have the World Bank loving what's going on, and well, it didn't say they gave them a loan yet, but it looks like they're signing some documents and they're starting to cooperate with one another. This is good. There is a lot of, I told you guys, I don't know how to explain it, but there's a lot of great energy coming out of Iraq. It looks really good. It feels very positive, and as you go through the news, it continues to not only be positive, but move quickly. Very, very quickly, you guys. So it's looking good. Okay? Again, we just kind of follow them. I know you guys are all waiting for that exciting news, just like I am. And yesterday's articles, it looked like they were at least teasing us a little bit, tickling us a little bit. You know what I mean? We already know that they need to change the Iraqi dinar rate. They needed to do this. It's ridiculously undervalued. We know it is. We know it's kept there for a reason. So, you guys, it looks like it's going to happen, but when is the question, and how much is the other question? I say soon, very, very soon. So, I see you guys think the same thing. I went to my exchange website, and it is sold out of Iraqi dinar. Way to go, guys. All right, so that's your news for today. It's looking pretty good. Let's just keep an eye on it, and one day you're going to wake up and be like, did it happen? And then it's time to celebrate. All right, you guys? All right, talk to you soon. Bye.